Adopt Me players are angry at the new update, and it's one of the funniest things that you will probably ever see. Now you see, Adopt Me players are pretty much angry about anything these days. You change one thing in the game, and there will be at least one person who absolutely hates the update and decides to go and publicly shame it online. Well, today we're going to be going and seeing why people hate new Adopt Me updates with a lot of feedback regarding making neons and mega neons in the new cave, which honestly I'm surprised about. I personally think it's a great update, but let me tell you why people are angry. So Adopt Me just posted this video showing you how you go and make a neon draft, what the new animation looks like, and I have had to censor the first exact comment. The second you go and open this on Instagram, the first comment is stop updating, I'm censoring it. It's a swear word. I miss the old Adopt Me. The first #1 comment on a post is saying stop updating, bleep, I miss the old Adopt Me. That has 145 likes. Why? Yeah, I get it. I miss then, but yeah, I get it. Like I miss back then, but I wouldn't go back then because it ain't blinded by nostalgia. This person said, you might be too old already to be mad for something like this. God forbid a girl misses her childhood game. Bro, everyone says always about ages. They're like, hey, if you're over the age of 10, nah, you can't play Roblox. This user says they pretty much ruined the game after all the updates they put out over these last 2 to 3 years. Updates are good if they aren't frequent and actually feel new and not recycled. Guys, people are angry at Adopt Me for updating. What is going on? No, just keep the game how it was 2 years ago. Actually, don't add any new pets. Actually, don't do anything. Just remove pets. Yeah, I want adopt a baby back. Yeah, I like the nostalgia of when there was no pets in the game, actually. So you guys should go play that game. Wait, you can do that already. Did you guys forget that Adopt Me actually made the legacy Adopt Me for all of you people who complain about the old Adopt Me not being how it used to be? Well, you can go and play that exact version. I'm not kidding. It's called Legacy Adopt Me. It's made by Dreamcraft, which is the original creator of Adopt Me, made by Newfissy. If you click on Newfissy, this is the official one with nearly 1 million followers. It's real. The original co-founder of Adopt Me still has the legacy version. For all the complainers, go and play that then. Again, this comment said, I miss when values were a thing and everyone just traded for pets they loved or enjoyed. I miss when values were a thing. I think they mean when values weren't a thing. I think they made a typo. Also, when people actually used to play the game like Be a Baby, and it was actually a family game with cool pets and not just values and pets game. Again, if you want to play this, play the test lab or play the Legacy Adopt Me game. If you want that, you can do it, but only 2 people are playing it. Alright? If you're complaining, go and play the game that you want from 2017. Literally, 50% of these comments were just people complaining. There are some people saying, why are y'all complaining? It's so much better than the old cave. Why are you guys never happy with anything? This is pretty much summarized by this comment section. Adopt Me players are just pretty much happy with nothing. You change something, around 50% of the people are gonna call it out and say that they're not happy with it. And they're gonna say that they're angry about it. There's a lot of people going and complaining that they don't want to wait 10 seconds for the animation. What? Guys, it takes 10 seconds to go and make a neon with this new animation. If you haven't seen it already, this is the new animation. Actually, you know what? I'm going to time it. I want to know exactly how long wasted time it is according to a bunch of these people. Let's go and start the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, actually, you're pretty much spot on. You know what? I agree with that comment. It does take 10 seconds. Now, why are people complaining about that? Honestly, 10 seconds isn't long. If you don't have 10 seconds spare for making a neon, then that's just crazy. They could potentially go and add a skip animation button. I don't know if they will. There's a chance they might go and do that because before there was no animation. Honestly, the animation is what I love about this update. I think it rewards people more for making neons or megas. The animation for making a mega is probably 15 to 17 seconds. if you're making a bunch of Mega Neons at once, I slightly understand why you'd be annoyed, but honestly, 10 seconds. Why are people annoyed at 10 seconds? Now, I have personally received a ton of messages and a ton of comments saying, can you get Adobe to go and add a skip animation? What in the world? Why? Why would you want to skip something which is so cool? Honestly, Adobe has done so many good updates recently in the last couple weeks that people just weren't expecting them, and they are good updates, okay? The pet pen update, goated. The returning bucks paychecks, amazing. Changing how you hatch pets and the aging system, great for making neons. Honestly, Adopt.me has done some of the best updates they have probably ever done in the last couple of weeks. Yet people will literally complain about anything. Okay, I think we just gotta come to the realization that even if Adopt.me does the world's best update, people will complain. People will moan about literally anything. So if you have an opinion, yeah, you can say what your opinion is. But honestly, it's just wild to me that people are this angry about aging up your pets or the neon cave. Like, why are you dissing the neon cave? I don't know. The only thing I have to say is the pet pen is very bugged when you want to go and remove your pets. I have to like click it like 100 times. Is that just me? Like, why can't I remove the pet? And there we go. It took a little while, but we got there in the end. I love this pet aging system. It's great. I can make neons a lot faster. I can make megas a bunch faster. And honestly, goated. Give me more of this update. Now, one of the reasons why I think Adopt.me is getting a bunch of hate on that post is because of one reason. It's on Instagram. When you post something on Instagram, typically the audience is of an older demographic. To have an Instagram account, you have to be over the age of 13. So people on that are pretty much unhinged. They'll go and comment basically whatever you want. In fact, I get hate messages every single day on Instagram or something insulting me. That app is absolutely unhinged. But you might notice if you want to comment on a YouTube video on Adopt.me, there's no comment section. You simply cannot comment on one of these Adopt.me shorts. Like this video, the exact same video posted on the Adopt.me YouTube channel, you can't go and comment on it. Like the comment button's gone. You can share it, dislike it, or like it. On every single short that Adopt.me has made, there are absolutely 0 comments. Now, the reason behind this is because YouTube or Adopt.me has actually selected that no one can comment on this video. They've made the video is targeted towards children, and if a video is targeted towards children, they disable the comments automatically. So yeah, people don't really have the chance to say positive things on the YouTube comment section about the update because there's no comments. So people head on to Instagram, and the people on Instagram are typically just people who complain about things or insult things if you're to go and compare the two things. Like, I'd upload my YouTube video onto Instagram and I get a ton of hate. If I upload it on YouTube, then it's fine. Honestly, the people on there are two completely different audiences, which is why I think it's getting a bunch of hate over on the Instagram page. I honestly don't think it's deserved, but people will literally hate anything. If you genuinely hate this update, let me know in the comment section, and maybe we can convince Adopt.me to add a skip button, but honestly, I think that's the only thing we can probably convince. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. Apparently like 80% of you watching till the end haven't even pressed the subscribe button, so I don't know why. You should probably go and press that button right now. It's easy and it's free to do, so go and subscribe and press the button on the screen to go and watch another Adopt.me video that I think you're going to love to go and watch next. If you haven't already watched this one, then go and press the button on the screen to watch it.